Hey guys, my name's Louise and I'm a qualified heavy vehicle and plant mechanic turned trainer and assessor. This is episode 6 in my little Being a First Year Apprentice series. This episode I want to talk about looking after your body. Alright, so if you're doing a physical trade, your body is your tool. You have to use every part of your body to be able to do your job. Alright, so if you throw out your back, if you get an allergic reaction, if you pass out, it's not great. Alright, so some things that you need to be aware of, most importantly, well, all of them are important. I'll probably say most importantly for all of them. Something that people try and do when they're trying to prove themselves is lift things that are too heavy for them. Alright, there is no shame in asking for a 2-person lift. Reality, everyone's going to have to ask for a 2-person lift. All right, you might put a little, like someone might roll their eyes at you and be like, can't you lift that yourself? Don't listen to them, all right? You're not going to be able to lift anything if you put your back out. And they're going to be a little bit more annoyed at you not coming to work than having to spend 2 minutes helping you move something, okay? Don't overexert yourself. It's not worth it. Do a test lift, bend your knees, keep your back straight, all that kind of stuff. Look after your body, especially your back, all right? Another thing that I want to talk about is food, eating. All right, I'm not going to tell you to go on some crazy diet. I'm not going to tell you anything like that. Make sure you eat enough for you and the right foods for you. If you know something makes you sick, don't eat it before you go to work. You're going to feel like shit. It's not worth it. All right, make sure, if you eat breakfast, morning tea, lunch, have something to eat. Make sure you keep your body fueled up. Once your body starts to get sluggish, your mind's going to start to get sluggish, you're going to start making mistakes, you're going to start hurting yourself. Which is not good and not ideal for anyone. All right? Another thing along the lines of food is drinking lots of water. All right? Make sure you keep yourself hydrated all the time. I used to like to have a drink bottle on my toolbox all the time. No questions asked. On a hot day, I'd have some water bottles that were half frozen, so then when it was sitting on my toolbox, as it heated up, the ice would just melt and wouldn't get too hot. If you're working out on site, chuck an esky in your car, put water in there. If you're not a water fan, juice, chuck some hydrolyte in there, keep yourself hydrated. So important. Same thing as your food. If you become, weak and stuff, you're gonna start making mistakes, hurt yourself. It's not worth it, guys. All right, another thing that I wanted to talk about is your skin, protecting your body, okay? Most tradies work with a lot of chemicals. Make sure you protect yourself. Some people aren't a fan of wearing long sleeves and gloves and etc., etc. Do recommend wearing gloves and long sleeves when you're working with dangerous things, but if you're stubborn enough and you're not going to do that, wash your hands straight away. Wash it all off. Don't wash your hands with brake cleaner or thinners either, because that defeats the purpose. All right? Make sure you're looking after your skin. Another thing is when you're trying to clean yourself, sometimes you might notice that patches will stay more dirty than others. Generally because the skin's a little bit dry, it absorbs in anything that is moisture, which is like oil and stuff too, which is not great. So look after your skin, keep it moisturized. You don't have to moisturize every day, but if you do start to get dry skin, sort it out straight away, because that is also an opening for chemicals and stuff to enter into your body easier and make you sick, which is not great. All right, another thing that I wanted to talk about is sleep. So you want to make sure that you're sleeping well. All right, I know I used to do the hungover Saturdays and all that kind of stuff. It's not great if you hurt yourself, and it's not great if you're working slowly, because then you get a bad rap for yourself. It's not great, on a one-off occasion, you've got a 50th, you've got a 21st, do that, but make sure you sleep well, look after yourself. It leads into that also being tired, not concentrating, hurting yourself, making mistakes. Not worth it, guys. Sleep, eat, drink water, look after your skin, okay? It's so important. Don't hurt your back or your knees or your shoulders. Don't whack your head on things. Some of these things are going to happen, but try and do as much as you can to prevent yourself from getting hurt. Lifting something that's 50 kilos might make you seem strong and tough, but when you go home and your back's sore and then you wake up the next morning and you can't walk, it's not too ideal, okay? Look after yourself, guys. This is the start of something great. Your apprenticeship is going to be awesome. You're going to learn so much. Well done, guys. My next episode is actually going to be about our lady parts or lady problems. So I'm going to do it specifically on that. So girls, please check it out. Guys, if you want to know more about what we go through, you're more than welcome to join. All right, thanks guys.